They just run with it, man. I ain't gonna say that.
UCONN press conference? Coach, anything to say?
Just happy to be back down here at Atlantis, and we came down here in 2011, I believe, and had a good time. So I'm glad to see our team back here. We represent a great university, and then it's great to see the fans that we got down here. So we're looking forward to a great week, and we're gonna go out and play some great basketball.
Questions for Kevin first. He's got to go TV, and then the players will still be
Can you just talk, Kevin, about what you've seen from Michigan and the challenge they pose for you?
Oh, they pose a great challenge. They got outstanding shooters everywhere. Coach Beeline runs a great system. It's a read and react system. It's a very synchronized system that they have. So, of course, we want to, get them out of their comfort zone. But with the shooters they have, and then, when the shot clock goes down, they can get a ball to LeVert, and he can, make plays. So it's a great, great opponent for us. We have to step up our level of focus and attention to detail, and that's what we've been doing. We've been concentrating on Michigan, not looking ahead, worrying about tomorrow night at 9:30.
What type of matchup problem does LeVert for them to get?
I mean, he's 6'7", volume shooter, can create off the bounce, can get to the rim, he can score at all three levels. He's just a great basketball player. I always tell the guys we have to be determined and not be frustrated, because he's gonna make some shots where we're gonna play great defense, and we gotta just make sure that we determine each and every day to each and every play to make him take contested twos and tough shots, and we don't want to give him anything easy where he's beating us off a back door, getting a wide open 3-pointer, or getting out on a fast break and getting a layup. So we want to make all his shots tough, and hopefully we can do that. And I love how deep a team we are, because we can shuttle players in and out on him to give him different looks. So that's what we're going to be looking forward to going in the game at 9:30 tomorrow. Yep.
You guys in Syracuse and Gonzaga, those are three schools that have shown evidence of continuity helping when coaching changes have been made within the program, former players, former assistants, and now Syracuse is trying to do it again.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how that made your transition being a UConn coach easier.
For me, I just always wanted to be myself. Coach kind of made it easy for me because we know each other so well. Before I asked a question, he already had an answer for me. And then also he knows how to, all right, Coach, Kevin, you're going to have to go through this, and I'm going to take a step back. So, our relationship goes so far back, and, he knows me inside out. I know him inside out. And I think we have a great synergy. And it's not only, Coach Calhoun I have Gino there. I have Coach Rowe there. So it's hard for me to fail because I have so many great leaders around me that I can look at and that been through the wars. Gino been through the wars. Coach has been through all the wars, and D has been through all the wars. So I can always pull and tug from those guys. And at the end of the day, I have to have my own goals and missions in mind of my basketball players. And it's not just me running a 12-month program. My players running a 12-month program too. And these guys really make it easy for me to coach them and get them in the right positions, because every day they have that mindset that we're going to be special student athletes at the University of Connecticut. So it kind of makes my job a little easier.
Kevin, I imagine you've had a chance to catch up with RJ down here, RJ Evans.
Yeah.
What kind of potential you see for him down the road as he pursues a coaching career?
Great potential. Anybody that can finish a grad program in 8 months. It's supposed to be a two-year program. I mean, he got some braids up there. So, coaching is relationship based. You have to have great relationships with your players. They have to trust you, and you have to be a hard worker. They got to know that you're a hard worker, and basketball players are smart players. They know when you prepared as a coach. So I try to prepare myself. I don't know it all, That's why I have a great coaching staff that, you know, helps me in my weak points, and I think we do a great job getting our guys prepared. And like I said, once again, our student athletes make the job easier because they're willing learners. You know, they try to follow the game plan, and it's been successful so far. So, you know, we're going to have our ups and downs. That's why we want to challenge each other and challenge each other each and every day. And RJ fell right into that. You know, it was my first year coaching. And, you know, for him to be there with me and stand in the trenches with me when a lot of people, you know, was getting off the bandwagon of our program, and, you know, all those guys in that team. I mean, we won a championship that next year, but, I mean, that's going to be probably my favorite team because it's a lot of things going on, and they just stood right there, you know, not by my side, by UCONN side, where a lot of people was leaving. So, you know, those group of guys, you know, have a special, you know, place in my heart because they're the only guys that can do it. I mean, they're the only guys that went through that, you know, on the band and different things. And hopefully we never go through that again. But, I mean, those guys went through a lot that year. And for them to stand as brothers and us win 20 games, I mean, and RJ was a big leader in that team. And, you know, I thank him for that, and I gave him a hug. We just seen him, you know, before we had lunch. So it was a special time with RJ, and I wish him the best of luck.
Based on the first 3 games, do you feel like you're ready for sort of the uptick in competition tomorrow night and this whole tournament?
You know, I always believe you stay ready, you know, so you don't have to get ready, you know. So, I mean, we ready, you know, and not saying we're going to blow everybody out or come, but we're going to be ready, you know. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, shots can go in, shots can go out. I just want us to play hard, play with that mentality of a second and third effort. And if we can do that, you know, I like our chances. But if we don't do that, we're going to lose. And that's the bottom line. These teams here, they're going to take advantage of every shortcoming, every missed assignment that we do. I mean, the level of competition is definitely stepping up. But, you know, I like these guys. They have put in the hard work. They have planted the seeds. And, you know, it don't even go to this, you know, these 3 games. They've done some amazing things this summer with James and Travis that's built up for this time. And I think they're ready to go and ready to perform.
Anything else, guys?
Thank you.
I'm going to take Kevin and you guys can.
Don't ask him too many hard questions. They'll be ready.
And this Franny, so maybe start with Rodney. What are the things that you guys did in those first 3 games that translate to any opponent? Even though the opponent's going to be stronger this time, we're down here, but what are the kind of the fundamentals, the principles that you guys did that's going to translate as you move up in competition?
I feel like we stayed together throughout those 3 games. You know, we shared the basketball a lot, and I feel like that'll always carry over and getting defensive stops. So our main thing is just really executing our plays on offense and just getting defensive stops. And we have a really athletic team, you know, so getting out in transition and things like that, you know, and executing our offense, that's always going to come. So coach just tell us to focus on the defensive end, and I feel like throughout those 3 games we did that fairly well.
Last time UConn was down here, they fell to UCF in the second one. They were highly ranked number 4 this year. Have you talked to any of the past players about the tournament?
Nah, we haven't talked to any of the players, but we kind of know what's at stake with us playing in this tournament and what we're capable of doing. So I think we'll be much ready this time.
Or any guys, I mean, what do you know about Michigan from what you've seen either on tape or just watching their games on TV or the players individually? You know, what kind of problems they present as a team?
But we just watched a little film on them. They're a very disciplined team, you know. They run a lot of back cuts and different things of that nature. So our main thing is just focusing in. You know, they got some key guys, and they got like 6 shooters who can really shoot the ball, you know, so they're looking for the 3 ball. So we're going to just try to focus in and take away different looks for them and just make them play the way that we want them to play.
now, these 3 games down here at a different level?
Yeah, the last 3 games, we kind of made the mistakes in film that we watching. Knowing those mistakes we made, we can't make those mistakes now. So I think we're much more ready for this tournament. We got to be able to execute and just defend, like Rodney said. But I'm excited to play against these tougher opponents.
Yeah, you had a great tournament in Puerto Rico last year.
Mhm.
Contribute to that. Here you are, a rookie coming in and playing. You're lighting it up. Why did you play so well in Puerto Rico last year?
My teammates really helped me out and kind of like found me, and I was just knocking down jumpers and just playing my game. So I think that we just stick together. I'll be able to have another great tournament this tournament, and as long as we stick together, we'll be all right.
Rodney, has your athletic director spoke to you about the fact that you played his alma mater?
No, he hasn't did that.
That's a dumb question.
I mean, what do you feel the team has gotten out of the first 3 games?
I mean, we've grown as a team, especially when it comes to our chemistry and playing tougher. We just developed and we've matured as a team.
Do you think, as the coach said, you're ready you planted the seeds and you're ready for this kind of a challenge?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a long summer for us, especially after the season we had last year. So we've been working hard and preparing towards the season to have a great season.
Have you guys been on the floor yet?
No.